technologies is key. So one is being able to get to the very thin vessel LCD glass. When we first started, there was about an inch between the bezels. The other is, when we now take these gestures, we kind of take these gestures for granted. We take these gestures for granted because there's now multiple generations that know what pinch is, what spin is, what toss is. So we take all the learnings that are out there from the mobile world, from the PC world around touch, and now bring it to a new environment because it just has to work. So if I spent the last 2 years saying this is pinch, then of course I want it to be pinch. If this is rotate, I want it to rotate. And it's got to be able to automatically conform to, the fact that we're all human. So I may rotate like this, but you may rotate like this. The thing is, it has to work, because otherwise, in a public setting or in front of your most important customers, it doesn't work, and you go, uh-oh, I broke it, or maybe I'm not using it right.
Well, you make it look like it's like the user is at failure. Yeah. You don't want to have that.
And you can't, right? You can't let interactions get in the way of the storytelling, and it has to be predictable. It'll always just work.
So Carlos makes a good point too about the industry kind of knowing what touch is now. One of the questions I always get is, why do you have bezels at all, right? So we've opted to go with an LCD-based technology, partly because it's super bright. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we're in a room with direct light over us. Most other types of infrared-based technology require you to be in a dark room or a semi-darkened room to work. It's not like that at all. We can use these panels in a really bright setting, which makes them great for retail, makes them great for lobbies, makes it great for any kind of system that you want to be in. The other kind of trick around this kind of touch mechanism, since we went with the LCD-based technology and not plasma, which burns in and causes a high degree of maintenance, is the cost. The cost of an LCD panel is much less than a plasma panel. So along the lines of trying to really make this move at volume and at scale and not be a specialized piece of equipment, we chose LCD-based technology. The retail price on this is $125 per system, including installation. So we think that's a really fair price. If you look at the pricing of anything else in 132-inch diagonal, you're going to see custom pricing that's double or 3 times that. Plus, you're going to be hooked into a maintenance mode for the rest of your ownership.